me, Danny, from Enigma Rooms, and I'm here with you once again for another Friday night quiz. Oh! Yes, it's a Friday night quiz, but you don't have to play it on a Friday, you don't have to play it at night, you can play it Tuesday in the daytime if you want to. It's just a 50-question general knowledge quiz, and that is split up into 5 different rounds. And them rounds this week are... knowledge and trivia. We've got the entertainment round, as always. We've got a round called TV hosts, a round called book covers, and a round called kids TV shows. Basically, it's 50 general knowledge questions. That's all it is. We know how quizzes work. You can write it down on a pen and paper. You can put it on your tablet or your smartphone if you want to. You can shout out at the screen with your answers, but I'm not going to reply because I am pre-recorded. Look, there's enough of me waffling on. Let's get cracking. I'll do all 50 questions first. We'll have a break and then we'll do all 50 answers. Nice and easy. Eyes down, looking for round 1. Yes, it is knowledge and trivia. Some people call it general knowledge, but we call it knowledge and trivia. Let's get on with this. You get roughly about 10 seconds to answer each question. Eyes down, looking. Here we go. Number 1. What religion was Guy Fawkes? What religion was Guy Fawkes? Number 2, whose logo consists of a dog looking into a gramophone? Whose logo, or what company logo, whose logo is consists of a dog looking into a gramophone? Number 3, what is the closest bridge to the London Eye? What is the closest bridge to the London Eye? Number 4, which English county is known as the Garden of England? In the Garden of England, baby, don't you know that I love you? Which English county is known as the Garden of England? In the Garden of England, baby, don't you know that I always be true? 5, number 5. Which British scientist is known for his work on black holes and the theory of relativity? Which British scientist is known for his work on black holes and his theory of relativity? Number 6. Which UK city would you find the Titanic Museum? Which UK city would you find the Titanic Museum? Number 7. Again, which UK city has this City of Culture status this year, which is 2025? So who currently has the City of Culture status in 2025? Question number 8. What type of tree is Sherwood Forest mainly known for? What type of tree is Sherwood Forest mainly known for? That's where Robin Hood's from. I once met Robin Hood. I said, Robin, where do you keep your arrows? He says, in a quiver. He says, where do you keep your arrows? How does Robin Hood tie his shoelace? With a long bow. Boom! They're coming out today. Number 9. What unit do we measure sound? In what unit do we measure sound? What unit do we measure sound in? In what unit do we measure sound? And number 10, what is the currency in Turkey? What is the currency in Turkey? There we go. That is your knowledge and trivia round. Moving swiftly on to entertainment round. Now, as always, entertainment is film, TV, music, plays, theatre, games, that sort of thing. So let's see what I've got for you this week. Number 1. Which band has songs such as Friends Will Be Friends, Good Old Fashioned Loverboy, and These Are the Days of Our Lives? Which band had songs such as Friends Will Be Friends, Good Old Fashioned Loverboy, and These Are the Days of Our Lives? Number 2, who won an Academy Award for her role in the film The Queen? who won an Academy Award for her role in the film The Queen. Number 3, who directed the Dark Knight trilogy? Who directed the Dark Knight trilogy? I'm Batman. Number 4, which British comedian was famous for his Diddy Men? Which British comedian was famous for his Diddy Men? It's actually the nickname of my son. I call him a little Diddy Man. Or Squidge. Squidge comes from my dad calling my younger brother Squidge when he was younger. I don't know where it came from originally. You didn't ask, but I'm telling you anyway. Anyway, moving on to number 5. Which street in Liverpool is famous for a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to have known? Which street in Liverpool is famous for a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to have known? Some of you will get that reference. Some of you will be going, what? Number 6, which British playwright wrote The Dumbwaiter, No Man's Land and The Birthday Party? Which British playwright wrote, oh God, it's been a long morning, wrote plays such as No Man's Land, The Dumbwaiter and The Birthday Party? Number 7, who is known as the Idiot Abroad? Who is known as the Idiot Abroad? Number 8, Vicious is a British sitcom about an elderly gay couple played by which 2 British actors? There's a point for each here, but again, maximum of 2 guesses for this sort of question. So, Vicious is the name of a British sitcom about an elderly gay couple played by which 2 British actors? Number 9, that's my language for 9. What is the name, or was the name, of the British detective series starring David Jason? What was the name of the British detective series starring David Jason? And number 10, Fawlty Towers was written by John Cleese and who? Fawlty Towers was written by John Cleese and who? Boom, there we go. Moving on to the next round, which is TV host. Essentially what I'm going to do up here, you're going to see a picture of a British TV host. Yeah, they're all British. Or they're all famous for being on British TV at least. All you got to do is tell me the name of that person. You don't have to tell me the show that they were doing or anything like that. Just the name of the TV host, okay? Full names, obviously. Now, I'm not talking about middle names, just first and surname will do. Anyway, moving on. Number 1. Who is that? What is the name of this TV host? Number 2. Grandfather Clock knows. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. This round's easy for me, innit? Just shout out numbers. Just got to get them in order. Number 7. Let's have a little dance. Well. Number 8. Number 9. And number 9 is always followed by number 10. There we go, that is your TV host round. Moving on to book covers. Now, this could be tricky for some of us. Like myself, I'm dyslexic, I don't read. As you can tell by when I read some of the questions some weeks where I just can't reread what I've written down. Anyway, the book covers, same sort of thing. A picture of a famous book cover. All you've got to do is tell me the name of that book, okay? Now, obviously, there's going to be some up here that are so obvious and they're so etched into culture that you're going to know what they are. There's going to be some where you have to use the clues of what's on the cover to see if you can figure out what it is. So here we go. Number 1. Name the book. Oh, I'll tell you what. Should we do the book and the writer, okay? A point for each. The book and the writer. So maybe you go, I can't remember, but it's by so-and-so. Remember him or her. Or them. Number 2, book and writer. Author. I think they're called authors, aren't they? That's what they're called. Number 3, book and author. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Boom! Big old explosion. Pow, 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 pow. Fireworks everywhere. Pyrotechnics, because that was a hell of a round. I'm joking. It'd be cool to have pyrotechnics in this though, wouldn't it? Kids TV shows is up next. I'm going to show you a screenshot of a kids TV show, and all you've got to do is tell me the name of that kids TV show. Now, again, as always with these sort of things, I've gone for a broad range of the time frame. Okay, I've not just gone modern day. I've not just gone my generation. I've gone before me, and after me as well. So let's see what we've got. Okay, number 1. Name this a kids a TV a show. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. There we go, guys. That is your quiz for this week. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you did well. We'll find out in just a second as we go on to the answers. I just want to give a shout out to everyone who watches every single week. Apologies for missing last week. It was a very, very busy week here at Enigma Rooms. I had plenty of things to do and a new event which is coming very soon, or the updates will be coming very soon, is in the works. So yeah, our heads were down and we were doing lots of paperwork and computer stuff, so really didn't have time for a quiz last week. Apologies for that, but congratulations, having a week off from me. Moving on now to our answers, and more answers. Please like and subscribe if you don't already. Okay, so I'll fire through these as fast as I can, okay, guys? So what religion was Guy Fawkes? He was a Roman Catholic. Yes, he was born as a Protestant, but he moved on to he converted to a Roman Catholic, and therefore that's what he was trying to get rid of. He was trying to get the Protestant king. So yeah, Roman Catholic, or Catholic. Catholic's fine. I'm actually Catholic. The logo that consists of a dog looking through a gramophone is for HMV. What is the closest bridge to London, the London Eye, or whatever Eye it's called now, Coca-Cola Eye and whatever else, I can't remember what it was called last time I went. Westminster Bridge is the closest bridge. Which English county is known as the Garden of Eden, baby? Garden of England, should I say. That is Kent. Which British scientist is known for his work on the black holes and the theory of relativity? Of course, that was Sir Stephen Hawking. The UK city for the Titanic Museum is Belfast, because that's where it was built. There is something to do with the Titanic in Liverpool, because that's where it sailed from, but no, it was the museum's in Belfast. The UK city of culture status in 2025 is Bradford. The Sherwood Forest is obviously known for its oaks. Remember the great oak trees where Robin Hood and his merry men allegedly lived. What type of unit do we measure sound in? That is decibels. And what is the currency of Turkey? That is the lira. Okay, moving on to our entertainment. That's entertainment. The band that sang songs such as Friends Will Be Friends, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, and These Other Days. That is Queen. Who won the Academy Award for a role in The Queen? That was, of course, Dame Helen Mirren. The director of the Dark Knight trilogy was Christopher Nolan. The comedian who was known for his Diddy Men was Ken Dodd. My mate went to see Ken Dodd. And he said he didn't come on till sort of like 8:30, 9 o'clock nearly. And they were still there at like 11:30. And the venue were like, mate, you need to wrap up, we're off. What street in Liverpool is famous for a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to have known? Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs. Penny Lane, well done if you got that reference. The Dumbwaiter, No Man's Land and the Birthday Party is named after, written by Harold Pinter. The man's got his own theatre. I have seen all 3 of them plays. A Birthday Party is the weirdest one. It took 3 hours to watch it. The first half was ridiculously long. However, it went like that. It was so entertaining for me. So weird to watch. So many pauses, dramatic pauses, so much nonsense. And my friend who went to see it, he was studying Harold Pinter at the time. He says, what do you reckon at the ending? There's like a little twist at the end. Not like a cliffhanger-y sort of thing at the end. And I says, oh, well, I think this happens. And he goes, yeah, that's a good idea. What about this? And I go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Is that what happened? He went, maybe. But this could also have happened. I go, oh yeah. And the ending is yours to decide. And whatever you think is right. And I love that. Amazing. Who is the idiot abroad? Of course, that is Mr. Carl Pilkington. Give him a watch. He's hilarious. Vicious is a British sitcom starring, 2 points for this one, Siri McKellen and Sir Derek Jacobi. 2 very, very good actors. And it's a great show as well. If you've never seen it, go and watch it. I think it's on Netflix at the minute, but it's really, really funny. It's 2, obviously elderly gay couple, but very camp and very, I don't know if I can say the word. I'll say it, bitchy. Attacking. Anyway, really funny. What was the name of the British detective series starring David Jason? That was A Touch of Frost. And Fawlty Towers was written by John Cleese and his then wife, Connie Booth, who played... Oh, God, what's she playing in the show? Oh, I can't remember her name. It's not Sybil, that's his wife. It's the other one. Oh, well, there you go. There's a question for next week. I'll figure that out. I can't remember her name now. Connie played Sybil, Basil Fawlty, Sybil, and... Oh, right, it'll come to me. Anyway, TV hosts. Let's crack through him. So, this is Chris Tarrant, the most outrageous laugh in the world and very contagious Alison Hammond. Anne Robertson, the weakest link. Claire Balding, you'll know her from more the sporting things. Alan Titchmarsh, Mr. Gardner himself. Ben Vogel, Noel Edmonds, Steve Backshall, Eureka Johnson, and Mr. Ben Shepherd. On to book covers now again. So a point for the book, the title of the book, and the author's name. Okay, so Christmas Carol by obviously Charles Dickens. A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I always think that's an insult. Yeah, well, F. Scott Fitzgerald. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is the name of the book. That's by Lewis Carroll. But obviously, if you put Alice in Wonderland, just take a point. I don't care. It's fun, innit? Da Vinci Code by Mr. Dan Brown. This book, I worked at Amazon, and this book was everywhere. There was this and Harry Potter. They was just everywhere. So I'm very familiar with this book cover. Never read it, never seen it. But it's Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. 1984 by George Orwell. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. And of course, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Kids TV shows now. Let's see if you fell for this one. This one is not Sesame Street. This one is not The Muppets. This is Fraggle Rock. Moomins for number 2. The Queen's Note for number 3. I don't know if you remember that one. That's sort of my era. That's sort of 90s, early 2000s. And it was a 50p piece that if you rubbed it, it would grant you wishes and things. You rubbed the Queen's nose because she was on the coin. Granger. Granger. That was great, that theme song. That one. And then when I was a kid, it was an updated theme song. And it was like electric guitar. It was good. The Demon Headmaster. Jim, it's scary. I can't believe this was a kids show because that freaked me out as a kid. I did not want to watch this one. Number 6 was Mona the Vampire. She's a nice normal girl in an extraordinary world. Show us your fangs. Hey, Mona. That was a good show. Number 7, Biker Groove. It's Biker Groove, man. Yes, the program made Ant and Dec famous. What were they called? I'm having a brain fart today. PJ and Duncan, weren't they? There we go. Bagpuss for number 8. Bagpuss. Number 9 was an answer I made earlier, Blue Preater. And number 10 was Magic Roundabout. So well done if you got them questions right. I know there's going to be a couple of tough things. There's always tough ones when it's picture rounds, and if you're not from the UK, it's obviously going to be tougher because that's what we focus on, and it's quite a UK heavy thing. But that's where I'm from. That's where I'm going to make quizzes up. Thank you so much for joining us this week, guys. I know it was a real quick one, but I've still got lots of work to do, and I've got to edit this. So apologies for the speed. But hey, listen, you're having a good time. We're having a good time. We're all here together. Leave a comment with your score as always. Thank you so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and if you can, copy the link and put it on your Facebook page or something and just say, look, we do this quiz. This is a weird guy. Cheers, gone 5 o'clock. I've got this. This is a weird guy we do a quiz with because the viewers seem to have dropped on the last couple of, and I'm not sure why. So if you can help me out by sharing it, I'd appreciate that. But other than that, ta-ta for now.